It's time for playoffs of the Treasures of Ruin Generation 4 Pokemon Draft League, and my opponent Allo King has a scary team because somehow they managed to get both Infernape and Starmie in Generation 4. They also have BRONZONG, which can be an offensive set or even just set up rocks, a Gliscor to set up hazards as well or be a Swords Dance set, an Electivire to wall my Zapdos, a Roserade to set up hazards or put me to sleep, an Executor that can be a Sun Sweeper, and a Magmar. My goal this week is to lead off with Focus Sash lead Zapdos and basically click attacks until I die with the combination of Thunderbolt and Heat Wave. I have Toxic to wear down Pokemon like Gliscor, and Roost allows me to get back my Focus Sash if it's not popped. Next, I'm running Akaberry Special Defensive Fortress, whose role is to get up Spikes, to be able to Bug Bite Executor if needed, Hidden Power Ice 2-shot Gliscor, and Earthquake something like Infernape. My Dragon Dance Kingdra looks pretty good this week with the combination of Waterfall and Double Edge dealing with most of my opponent's resist to water as long as there's hazards up. I also have Protect for Leftovers Recovery and also to scout maybe Choice Scarf Infernape. Choice Scarf Shaman gives me something that can revenge kill Pokemon like Starmie. I can threaten it with a Leaf Storm, I can Earth Power Infernape, and I can Hidden Power Ice Gliscor to knock it out. I also have Healing Wish to bring back the rest of my team. I have a Drift Broom whose role is to basically Rapid Spin block, but also get off Shadow Balls or Icy Winds versus my opponent, as it's pretty good in the Swords Dance Gliscor. Explosion is a nuke versus my opponent's team, and I can Thunder Wave something like Starmie or Infernape to slow them down. My last Pokemon is Nidoqueen, whose role is to get up Stealth Rock, threaten something like Bronzong with Flamethrower, an Ice move for Gliscor, and of course I do have Earth Power to threaten Infernape. So that's my team for the playoffs of the DPP Pokemon Draft League. Big shout out to Chris Reed for the help this week, and let's jump right into the battle. Shout out to Splash Play as well for all the awesome editing. Playoffs of the DPP League. Now, shout out to Chris Reed again for the help. Basically, I'm supposed to lead with Zapdos and then always click Heat Wave no matter what. They ended up going for Stealth Rock. I assumed that they're Yachi Berry, which is why they ended up going for that. That damage is really important though. I do have the HP Ice as well. I'm just going to stay in with my guy forever. As they U-turn out, they do break my Sash, but not a lot on their team can actually beat me. So we stay in and we Toxic. We see U-turn Stealth Rock. We're assuming Earthquake and maybe Roost. Again, I'm assuming it's HP Ice, which is why it stayed in on me. Turn 1. But I'm just going for what I know based on the team. Lead off with Zap, stay until it dies. That's how the team's supposed to be played. We have this in Waterfall range, which is very important from Kingdra at +1. Which I think it was better to go for Heat Wave than Toxic, just in case. And now we'll see how my opponent ends up bringing in an X-Mon. So Starmie ends up coming out. I'm just going to go for Thunderbolt here. If Starmie is Specs, it can kill on a roll. They are indeed Spec Starmie. That's the only way to do 90 to me, I believe. Ooh, that is, yeah, extra belt. So it is Spec Starmie. Good to know. So we can later do something versus that. They end up bringing out the Infernape. Now, Spike is really good. We're helping out in the Starmie endgame. Ape is annoying. Though I do want to trade always, I think. Assuming you can live from Infernape, the demon. Oof. Ape hits way too hard into me. They Flare Blitz into me, which is fine. I do end up surviving because of the Go Akaberry, and we get rid of Infernape. What a great turn. Okay, so that going down is amazing. I could not have asked for a better turn there. That was probably Scarf Ape, based on the fact that I survived that. Oh, man. Physical attack. Yeah, that had to be Scarf Ape. And a low roll at that. Wait, what? It just wasn't, it wasn't max attack Scarf Ape either. Whatever, we take those. We absolutely take those. So we got to spike up. Starmie is a turn away. Now, my opponent does have Roserade. They do have Bronzong. Bronzong is obviously problematic, something I want to boom on. Maybe Bronzong will go for boom on Kingdra, though, which is something we want. Starmie comes out to go for probably an Ice Beam or something. There they go. Kingdra. Let me see how much Starmie ends up taking, or how much I take from Specs Kingdra. That does a lot. Ice Beam does 45 to 52. I think we're going to bring you out. And go for Leaf Storm here. Yes, they could go Roserade, but I need the second layer of Spike on Starmie in order to deal with them via Double Edge. Also, if they Give me Starmie. I mean, I'm in a good spot with these guys, so. There's Gliscor. Gliscor is going to go down. Perfect. Don't have to worry about that for Nidoqueen. Rose maybe comes out. Electivire. We know they have Bronzong. We know they have Zong. They do still have potentially Electivire too. I think I go Nidoqueen here. As they go for Calm Mind. Little problematic. I think what I gotta do is I gotta keep you low and then explode on you and then Dragon Dance up with Kingdra. Yeah, I think I have to keep you as low as possible and then Dragon Dance up with Kingdra. I'm gonna get 1 Rocks just to get the chip. Ooh, this is not good. There's Sleep Talk as well. Kingdra does look better and better though. Now this is... What is your set? Kind of wish we had Taunt on this guy. All right, so the extra sensory. If I did that much to them... Bronzong... On the initial combine, I did 31, which means they're Fizz Def, right? Yeah, Bronzong's always a big issue for this team. +1. So they are Fizz Def. I don't know if Kingdra actually beats this. How much does... What are they at? +3? Yeah, that's +3, right? Okay, +3, that's 66. Extra sensory. Let me make this bold. Okay, I take a lot. How much does Drifblim do to them with Explosion? Does about 30. I'm gonna go Drifblim here. Drifblim's extra sensory. Drifblim actually tanks this extra sensory pretty easily. So I'll go for Shadow Ball. Get a little bit of extra chip. Get a Spit F Drop, which is huge. And we're gonna boom here. They do rest, but this gives me an opportunity to Dragon Dance up. And this is like a really... This mon kind of smokes me. Holy crap. I gotta hope they don't get extra sensory. They do pull extra sensory, unfortunately. So now it's up to Kingdra and a purpose. Don't get it. They get 1 flinch there. Kingdra, I need you, buddy. Oh my god, Kingdra's there for me. Kingdra, I need you one more time. One last time, Dra. One last time. For playoffs. Kingdra doesn't get it there. We're going to Leaf Storm here. KO Bronzong. And unfortunately, I think our playoff run has ended. Yeah, Bronzong was so tough into me. I definitely think the Hitmonlee version might have been a little bit better. Like, Bug Bite on Fortress would have been okay, I guess, into that too. That was tough. GG. Good luck in the rest. Alright, so unfortunately we are out in DPP. Yeah, I think we're just going to call it that. So thank you everybody for watching. Thank you. Shout out to Chris Reed as well for all the help, seriously. I truly appreciate you, as well as Jonas earlier on in the league. And I think maybe having Superfang would have been good too, but I don't know, like on the, like maybe T-Waving Bronzong also could have helped me out with that mon, but they ended up resting anyway. I don't know. But I hope y'all enjoyed my DPP run. It was very fun. And that's it. I'll see you guys in the next leagues.